So I just stumbled upon this project called Parrot, and it's all about type-safe SQL in Gleam. Like, how cool is that?
Wait, type-safe SQL. That sounds super intriguing. How does that actually work in practice?
Right, so it automatically infers parameter names from your SQL queries. For example, if you have a query called findUser, it generates a function using the column names.
That's a clever way to avoid confusion. But doesn't it assume that every query is structured perfectly? What if someone messes up the SQL?
Good point, I guess it relies on the developer to write proper SQL first, but the idea of generating functions based on the queries is still pretty powerful.
Definitely. Plus, it supports multiple databases like SQLite, PostgreSQL, and MySQL. That's a big win for versatility.
Exactly, and you can have multiple queries per file. It's like organizing your recipes in a cookbook.
Haha, I like that analogy. But how does it handle the database schema? Does it pull that automatically?
Yes, Parrot pulls the schema automatically, which saves a lot of manual setup time. It's like your personal sous chef.
That's pretty efficient. But what about the quirks? Every tool seems to have those.
Oh, for sure, it has issues with multidimensional arrays in PostgreSQL, for instance. It doesn't always identify them correctly.
That could lead to some serious data mishaps. So, how do users deal with that?
They can raise an issue to find a workaround, but it's definitely a limitation. It highlights how complex SQL can get.
And what about dynamic data types? I read they're wrapped in a dynamic type for now.
Right? It's a temporary fix until they can implement a more flexible solution. It's like putting a band-aid on a bigger problem.
So it's not perfect yet. But how does it work with JavaScript? That sounds like a potential headache.
Actually, it's interesting. You can run Parrot in an Erlang Gleam app, but the generated code will also run in a JavaScript environment.
Oh, so you can use it for JavaScript projects too, but with some extra steps. That makes sense.
Exactly, and they've got clear documentation to help with setup, which is always a plus.
Documentation is crucial, but what about future work? Are there plans to expand its capabilities?
Yes, they're collecting ideas and actionable tasks on GitHub. It's open for contributions, which is awesome.
That's a great way to build a community around it. People love being involved in projects they use.
For sure, plus it was inspired by another project called Squirrel, which shows how interconnected development can be.
I find that collaboration inspiring. It's like building on each other's ideas to create something new.
Exactly, the potential for innovation really opens up when people share their work.
But what about the limitations? Are there SQL features that Parrot doesn't support?
Great question. Some features like embedding structs and specific query annotations aren't supported yet.
That could be a deal breaker for some developers. They might need those features for complex applications.
Totally, it makes you wonder how they'll address those gaps moving forward.
Right? It's all part of the evolution of tools. They have to adapt to user needs.
Exactly, so thinking about all this, do you see yourself using Parrot in any projects?
Honestly, I might. The type-safe aspect is compelling, but I definitely consider those limitations first.
That's fair, it's all about balancing the pros and cons, right?
Absolutely. And with every new tool, there's always a learning curve to navigate.
Definitely, but exploring these tools is exciting because you never know what you might discover.
True, and the more we learn about them, the better equipped we are to tackle future projects.
So what's our takeaway here? Is Parrot a step in the right direction for type-safe SQL?
I think it is, but we need to keep an eye on its limitations as it evolves.
Agreed, it'll be interesting to see how it develops over time and what features they add.
And who knows, maybe it will inspire more innovations in the SQL space.
For sure, the future of SQL could be much brighter with tools like Parrot pushing boundaries.
I'm excited to see where it goes. It's like each new tool opens a door to unexplored possibilities.
Absolutely, and that's what makes tech such a thrilling field to be in.
Couldn't agree more. It's a wild ride and I'm here for it.
Me too, let's keep tracking these developments and see what else we uncover.